The U.S. Supreme Court has ruled against TikTok. They have upheld the law that would mean TikTok is facing a U.S. ban in a matter of hours. Quoting Bloomberg, the ruling is that free speech rights must yield to concerns that Chinese control of the app creates a national security risk. In a unanimous vote, the High Court said Friday Congress acted constitutionally when it required ByteDance to sell the video sharing app by January 19th or face a ban. The decision opens an uncertain chapter for TikTok and its 170 million U.S. users. President-elect Donald Trump has vowed to save TikTok and could choose to suspend enforcement of the new law once he takes office on Monday. But the impact of that move would depend on the response of the tech companies that host and distribute TikTok, including Apple and Alphabet's Google. Under the law, those companies would face the prospect of massive fines for continuing to support TikTok, and they would have to decide whether assurances from the Trump administration provide sufficient legal cover, end quote. Now, here's the thing. So this ban is likely going to go into effect. Maybe, somehow. But it is clear now that there is bipartisan consensus to undo all of this somehow. Even Senator Wyden told me this on this weekend's bonus episode. As Axios points out, ByteDance may have effectively called America's bluff. Quote, we don't know why ByteDance hasn't divested its stake in TikTok, nor even entered into negotiations to do so. Maybe it's been inactive by choice, maybe by Chinese government command. Either way, much of the opposition appears to be folding. Some of the wafflers say they just want to give ByteDance more time to divest, hoping that its venture backers or suitors like Frank McCourt and Steve Mnuchin can work out a deal. But if the reason for the ban is really national security, i.e. protecting the data of 170 million Americans, why would you willingly put that at risk for another 3 or 9 months? More importantly, ByteDance will have already seen what happens when the rubber meets the road and would be emboldened to take that trip again. The last-minute wrangling may prove too little too late, as the legislative language is pretty ironclad, but when the DC vibes shift, surprising things are known to happen, end quote.